The Neue Schule Turtle BarSMART.
Hi, I'm Heather from Neue Schule and I'm going to talk about the Turtle BarSMART. Now, in order to understand why the BarSMART proves beneficial for so many horses, there are two things that we need to know. First of all, we need to know about mouth anatomy, and we also need to know about the working angle. Now, if we look at Geraldine, and Geraldine is a real skull, you can see how razor sharp these bars actually are. All horses have sharp bars, and there's a very thin membrane that actually covers and protects those bars. If we look at the floor of the mouth, we have a concave underside for the tongue to sit comfortably. Now, we need to know about the working angle. The working angle is what happens to the bit under rein contact. Now, we've all done it. We've put the bridle on, we've actually, opened the mouth, we've looked and we've thought, gosh, that looks really comfortable, sitting in there very comfortably. We climb up into the plate, we take up a contact, however, the mouthpiece is going to change position. So we can set our mouthpieces at the desired position in order to optimize on comfort, and that's exactly what we've done with the BarSMART. Now, if we look at the mouthpiece itself, it has a very good broad weight-bearing surface, so we have very, very low pressure. It's very smooth, very, very smooth down onto the floor of the mouth. And we have a very slight convex centre here, which is actually going to utilise the centre of the tongue. Lots of other mouthpieces utilise the centre of the tongue. A mouthpiece with a lozenge, our bog standard lozenge, double jointed, is going to utilise the centre of the tongue. So that's nothing different. But this is so different insofar as we've incorporated it into a solid mouthpiece. And as you can see, we've taken the pressure away from the very delicate areas, the outer edges of the tongue and the bars. And as you can see, it sits really, really comfortable in the mouth, taking up very little room. The big bonus with the Turtle BarSMART, it's not just the fact that it's protecting the bars, it's the fact that with a lot of other straight bars, you lose the feel and response. They become very, very wooden. We don't find that happens with this design. There's a lot of research and a lot of testing actually gone into this design. The other thing I would like to say is it is designed purely for flat work. We don't advise it for faster work. Now, under what circumstances would you think about employing it? Well, you might just want to find out, is my horse as comfortable as it could possibly be? I haven't got any real issues, but have I got the most comfortable bit in there? That's fine. And it's good to experiment, with new designs where a lot of research, has been put into that before it's actually been, taken to market. However, you may have a horse yourself, things are just not quite right. You've tried a lot of different designs. The horse actually possibly isn't, committing and taking enough weight. You haven't got that nice relaxed, long neck that's stretching and wanting to take the bridle forwards. Or it could be that you've got a horse that it's just generally evading. It's going from, it's going slightly above the bit, it's curling, behind the vertical, coming a bit overbent, trying to actually drop the contact. So, it's very, very much well worth trying. So here we have it. May look a bit strange, but it certainly does deliver on comfort and on feel and response. So here we have it, the Turtle BarSMART.